Okay, hi guys, welcome to today's discussion. This is Anisha here, and today we are in conversation with Professor Astha Agarwal, who's coming here from Adani Institute of Infrastructure and Management and has a great experience when it comes to infrastructure. She has done her PhD in Urban Infrastructure Management from IIM Ahmedabad, worked with infrastructure consulting for Deloitte, and it's a great pleasure to have you on board, ma'am.
Same here, Anisha. Thank you.
So, ma'am, I've heard that you are into teaching students about public policy and economics, which
Yes.
sometimes is the most hated subject. Ask me my MBA days. So, why do you think it's important to teach public policy these days?
Uh, yes. See, public policy is all about interaction of the citizens with the government in a regulated environment, right? So,
Yeah.
if we talk about business management per se, businesses are to be regulated, specifically infrastructure businesses, because in this context, the government is either a provider of infrastructure like water supply, like electricity, like solid waste management in cities,
Yeah.
or the government is the user of these services. So in either way, the government has to decide the rules of the game.
Okay.
Those rules of the game then become the policy.
So, if I have to study public policy, like
Yes.
this must be taught to everybody then, right?
Yes.
Economics and all of them mandatory for all students?
Uh, yes, I would say so. Anyways, in all the business management curriculums worldwide, economics is a core subject that is taught. Public policy also is very, very important because see, economics and public policy are linked in a way, and either we are as a consumer, if we are going out to shop, so for example, if I'm picking something and leaving something out, I am taking a informed decision, making a choice
Correct, correct.
that is based on the economic principle of I want to maximize the satisfaction that I get from that good.
Yes.
If I am a business, I am my objective is to maximize the profit that I can make.
So, there is no prerequisite, right, for this subject to understand?
No, there's no prerequisite per se, but I should say one should have a keen interest in current affairs. One should be a good
So,
reader,
reading
reading
newspapers is
the
good?
yes, and following the news. And the other is one should also have some interest in numbers because
Okay.
it's also about turning
A little number
numbers and
crunching.
analyzing and seeing as to
Great. So,
uh,
ma'am, when you said it is more important from infrastructure perspective, so do you have something which additionally helps and study that? Because generic,
mhm,
what you're studying economics, and
mhm.
if I'm studying from infrastructure, I should be doing something extra also, right?
Yes. So, for example, the course that Adani Institute of Infrastructure Management offers is a PGDM in infra management,
Correct.
wherein we introduce the students to the uh, you know to the entire gamut of courses which talk specifically about infrastructure. So we tell them how is infrastructure business different from other businesses, and let me give you very interesting examples. So for example, if you're going out to buy a mobile phone or a laptop, you're ready to pay. But the moment I tell you this is water or solid waste management, we are not ready to pay. There's this problem of free ridership.
Yeah.
Also, these businesses require very lumpy investment. So not everyone can enter. Only few
Correct. It's a
companies
high
can enter. It's a
investment.
very
Yes.
high investment requirement, this thing. The other problem is we all want clean cities. But the moment I tell you I'm going to set up a wastewater treatment plant near your house, you would not want it. We'll say not in my backyard, please. I want a clean city, but
But
not in
not in
my
my
my,
space.
my space.
Very true, very true. So, how do
So
you deal with all of these problems?
yeah, so these become very, very challenging. Therefore, infrastructure businesses become very challenging, and the role of government and the role of citizens and public also becomes extremely important. That's where this interaction between, the business challenges as well as policy challenges that makes this whole space so exciting and interesting that I'm sure students would find enough material and enough interest, enough leads and themes to follow in this
Okay.
area.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So we've had an understanding of, what is economics, public policy, and how do we do it, and how do we blend this into infrastructure. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your time,
My
and
pleasure.
thanks for the insights.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anisha.